For Allah, we seek Him, we seek His praise, we seek His assistance, and we seek His forgiveness. And we seek refuge in Him from all evils from ourselves. Whoever Allah guides, none can misguide. Whoever He misguides, none can guide. And I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is His servant and messenger. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to send His peace and blessings upon His noble and beloved servant Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and upon His purified household, and upon all His noble companions, and all who follow His way, and may we be included amongst them, with them, by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy. So I'm just going to read out some FAQs with the answers as well, inshallah. So the first question is, what are the key services offered by the mosque? We offer a wide range of services that not only cater for the Muslim community, but the whole Cambridge community. Apart from the 5 daily prayers and the 2 Friday sermons, we offer major services as follows. First is funeral service. We provide space for funeral prayers free of cost and help in other arrangements like washing the body and burial services. Second, nikah services. Our imams regularly conduct nikahs. The mosque is available as a venue free of charge. So please check our website for terms and conditions. The third, we offer a revert program. We help non-Muslims learn about Islam by arranging open days, talks, face-to-face meetings, and we also provide copies of the Holy Quran and other material. Furthermore, we provide Shahada certificates for reverts and offer them free enrollment into Quran Tajweed, Tafsir, Seerah, and purification of the soul classes. We also offer zikr circles in the form of purification of the soul. Our Imam Sheikh Amr Karim, belongs to the Naqshbandi Mujahidi order, and he holds Khalifa Ijazat from his Sheikh Hazrat Professor Nawaz, and has been working on purification of the soul for the last 20 years. He conducts zikr circles not only in Cambridge, but other cities in the UK, and a large number of people are benefiting from these sittings. We have weekly circles every Friday in our masjid. Number 5, religious advice and counselling. Our imams are available to provide advice in accordance with Islamic Sharia law regarding every issue, especially very sensitive matters like domestic violence, divorce issues. They provide free consultation on how to cope with different social issues, such as drug addiction, knife crime, domestic and sexual abuse, etc. Number 6, Madrasa program. We offer Quranic teaching both face-to-face and online. Face-to-face, we run classes from Tuesday to Friday, 5 to 6, and on Saturday mornings until Zohar prayer. We teach Nazra and Hifz Quran with Tajweed, daily du'as, supplications, Islamic history, and Arabic writing. We also offer similar services online 5 days a week. Number 7, Islamic education and training. The mosque broadcasts a recitation of Surah Rahman by the radio and the mixer, followed by a 20-minute hadith session after every Fajr prayer, and also conducts hadith sessions after every Isha prayer. Furthermore, we have been running different workshops and training sessions to educate our community, like our extremely successful Hajj workshop, First Aid training, and Muslim Scouts workshops, etc. Number 8, the mosque visits and open days. We are also very open to mosque visits by different schools, colleges, and also different cultural groups to allow people to understand Islam and the Islamic way of life. We find that these visits are very productive in terms of bridging the gap between the Muslim community and other communities in Cambridge. These open days are particularly successful during events such as the Mill Road Winter Fair. Number 9, youth engagement programs. We offer different activities to engage our youth in our masjid and bring them into the mosque environment. Recently, we held a football and fitness coaching session for kids. The classes were held in partnership with Cambridge United Football Club and Cambridge United Football Trust. Number 10, our outreach program. Imam Sheikh Amr Karim has been delivering lectures in schools and other institutions upon request. Furthermore, he has been delivering lectures focused on the end of life at Arthur Rank Hospice every December for the last 5 years. He also visits patients in Addenbrooke's and other hospitals, working closely with the hospital's chaplaincy service. Number 11, media. One of the most successful aspects of the mosque services has been the online outreach and communication, using a number of different platforms in order to cater to all audiences, and particularly the youth. The mosque runs on all the main media social platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, WhatsApp and Facebook. And of course there is our website. Alhamdulillah, we gather an international audience listening to our talks, tafsir and these sessions. The mosque broadcasts of Jummah khutbahs, talks and events, as well as the daily Surah Rahman recitation after Fajr.
Can't hear you upstairs.
Okay, so the mosque broadcasts Jummah khutbahs, talks and events, as well as the daily Surah Rahman recitation after Fajr. The Fajr broadcast at times reaches over 100 online listeners. It can fluctuate depending on the timing of Fajr, but currently we on an average of around 50 online listeners. It can be also accessed through the website or the mosque's WhatsApp group. We also currently have more than 150 households in Cambridge that have been listening to live azans from the mosque, as well as the Fajr broadcast and talks and events through the radio's broadcast system. Sheikh Amr Kareem has delivered more than 100 talks on Iqra TV and Iqra Bangla TV in his series named Al Balag, and the very successful series also called Youth Challenges. Sheikh Amr also writes articles for the Cambridge Independent to educate people, especially regarding Muslim communities and various social issues. He wrote an article recently on COVID vaccination scheme to counter rumours and propaganda and educate the masses on how important it is to get vaccinated. This article was widely appreciated by people belonging to many different walks of life. Number 12, sports and social activities. One hall of our masjid is commonly used for conducting small events such as indoor sports activities and other social gatherings. The mosque is often used as a venue for aqiqah, charity dinners and nikah dinners, totally free of cost. Number 13, services during lockdown. During the lockdown, we continued and expanded our madrasa program and other mosque services remotely. Sheikh Amr Kareem and the committee ensured the community never truly felt disconnected from the mosque. All 5 daily azans and prayers continued to be conducted every day by Sheikh Amr. The recitation of Surah Rahman also continued, and more talks during the day were held. Alhamdulillah, this was a big success in keeping our connection with our community alive and positive. Moreover, Sheikh Amr ensured the sunnah of itikaf during Ramadan was not broken, and he and his family continued this blessed practice. And number 14, the last one, Cambridge Muslim Council. Helping to create and be part of the Cambridge Mosque Council, which is an informal body that works closely with all 5 mosques in the city. Through this system, we managed to arrange the recent Eid prayer and provide an assurance for services such as funeral costs being covered in exceptional circumstances. The aim of helping create the Muslim Mosque Council is to bring unity to the entire Muslim community of Cambridge. And moving on to the next question. More than £110,000 of public funds were stolen during 2009 and 2015. Is it true? And what action was taken by the Executive Committee at the time? Yes, unfortunately this is true. Between 2009 and 2015, one trustee fraudulently took mosque funds. Upon discovering this, other trustees immediately took legal action and reported the incident to the Charity Commission and the Cambridge Police. It is to be noted that after an exhaustive and conclusive investigation by the Charity Commission and the police, both came to the conclusion that only one person was involved in the crime. The matter went to court so that the individual could be sentenced and the mosque money be returned. However, after confessing in the form of a written statement to the police, the individual left the country, and to this day he's still being looked for by the police. The next question, why were the public not immediately informed of the incident by the Executive Committee? At the time, the ongoing investigation by the Cambridge Police meant that it would be totally inappropriate for the Executive Committee to prematurely informed the public of this matter. Therefore, the Charity Commission and the police were informed and to start their investigation before any public statement was made. The next question, why didn't all the trustees take responsibility of this fraud and resign from their respective posts?
Thank you.
The Charity Commission, who are rigorous in ensuring the total legality of charities, never once considered it appropriate for the Executive Committee to stand down from their posts. This is due to all investigations leading to the conclusion that it was only the one trustee alone involved. Despite this, the trustee who signed the checks upon the culprit's request felt it was his moral obligation to resign, and he did do so. It is important to note the majority of trustees who currently serve the mosque are joined after the incident, so to use this against the current committee is not valid. Next question, how long have the trustees been serving their posts? Currently, the Executive Committee contains 7 trustees. 3 have been members from before 2007. The rest of the trustees and their respective dates of joining are listed below. Mohammed Rafiq joined in April 2016. Azam Bati joined in April 2017. Mohammed Irfan joined January 2019. Kamal Ibrahim joined in September 2019. Brother Rashid, Mahmoudar and Professor Malik all joined before 2007. Since the last elections, many trustees have naturally come and gone due to other matters in their lives. And I must emphasize here that it was Mahmoud Saab and the 2 older trustees that raised the alarm of the theft of the funds, not anyone else previously. The next question, how many donations does the mosque receive, and how can the mosque finances be viewed? Cambridge Muslim Welfare Society is the oldest Muslim charity in Cambridge. All of our expenses are met in totality by the kind donation of our community. Our annual financial statements are available on the Charities Commission website. We also display finances regarding collections and donations on the mosque's financial notice board as well, and this is updated every Friday. We have a rigorous finance system in place to ensure it would not be possible for our public funds to be misused. Alhamdulillah, we have been able to save £120,000 in the last 7-year period, and this amount is kept safe in the mosque account. There are 5 rooms available upstairs. Why aren't they rented out to increase the mosque's income? The committee has decided not to rent them out for numerous reasons. In the past, the rooms were rented out to people, but unfortunately they were exploited. They exploited the mosque resources and caused property damage. The rooms are not really designed to be rented out in terms of local authority regulations. It is also common for every mosque to arrange accommodation for its staff, particularly for the imam or the caretaker. This allows the mosque operations to run more efficiently. And also I'd like to say, as you can imagine also, just a 3-bedroom house in the vicinity of this mosque costs in excess of £1,500 per month for rent. The salary paid to Sheikh Amr is not sufficient enough to pay such rent, along with meeting living expenses for a family and children. The next question, many students find it difficult to get suitable places to live. Why does the mosque not use upstairs rooms for temporary accommodation for people? Institutions such as universities are well aware of such possible issues for international students, and temporary accommodation is planned in advance by the universities. The mosque is nor insured or equipped to accommodate overnight guests. So instead, whenever any student or any traveller asks for help, we guide them with their search for accommodation, and sometimes we even arrange bed and breakfast for the individual. So that's the end of my FAQ statement. So if anybody wants to ask any questions.
Bismillah wa salatu wa salam wa rasulillah. I am now going to present to you the accounts. There's a copy of this on the notice board, but I thought I'd say it out here. This is the accounts for ending in 31st of March 2022. So with regards to income, we had 91k as income, and that is comprised of Friday collection, which is 27k, collections via the machine card, 13k, standing order donations, £500, zakat, we had 1,413, fitra, 2,153, madrasa fee, £260, rent from the property in Chesterton Street, 24k, shares, £20. We had the loan repayment. There's one individual we've given loan to, and now the total paid has been 2,600 for that year. Eid al-Adha collection, 450. Eid al-Fitra collection, 1,130. We had the COVID grant from the council, £12,000, and grant from the HMRC, 6k. Our expense for that year 2022 has been 82k, and that comprises of pay-y system, which is 9k, salaries 46k, heat and lighting 4k, water 900, council tax 2k, insurance 2k, bank charges 500, telephone and internet 360, but that is a reimbursement to a brother who's given us 50% discount. Repair and renovation 5k, cleaning 2k, Ramadan expense 1,700, miscellaneous 3k, zakat 3,600 pound. We have one individual in the community the mosque is supporting by regular zakat donation every month. Stationery 45 pounds, refreshments 14 pounds, equipments 11 pounds, fitra 2,150, and that concludes the account.